Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Marcus Aurelius. First secret, be present and listen actively. The fairer sex deeply craves to be seen, heard, and understood. Though you may wish to impress with honeyed words and grand overtures, you prove the superior suitor through masterful listening. When your lady speaks, offer her your full presence. Gazes engaged, devices ignored, attention undivided. Reflect on not just her words but the emotional tones behind them. Questions that dig deeper reveal the extent of your interest in her unique essence. Through such active listening, you communicate without uttering a sound. You matter. Your voice deserves to be heard. I esteem you enough to know you completely. Can you conceive of a more profound seduction than wholehearted understanding? In your distractions, she feels neglected. In your attentiveness, she feels cherished. That care that emanates from your presence will stir her affections more stubbornly than clever rhetoric. So silence that restless inner chatter inclined to tune out and wander. Sink into sincere curiosity about her world, allowing her words and gestures to land with full weight. A suitor with open ears grasps and delights. One hears herself anew through the dignity afforded by a receptive audience burning to comprehend her depths. Love ignites first through the mind's kindling before the heart erupts in flame. Therefore listen, understand, and honor. More potent fuel for passion exists than not. She awaits only your total presence to enrapture her. Second secret, embrace empathy and understanding. But a woman's affection runs deeper than attentive listening alone. While you demonstrate great care through your presence of mind, truly touching her heart requires stretching your sensibilities beyond your own experience into hers. This extension of self we call empathy, to feel as she feels, see as she sees, and thus know her most intimately. Set aside that masculine tendency to analyze and solve in the place of emotional connection. When joy lifts her voice or sadness brings tears, suppress any urges toward facts or fixes. Instead, imagine how her world looks through eyes lit up by delight or dimmed by pain's clouds passing. Don't just conceptualize, feel into her experience, allowing her emotions to reverberate within your own breast. Convey this emotional attunement subtly through her gazes and body language mirroring her tones. Questions that politely probe behind her feelings reveal your thirst to inhabit her inner landscape. How did that make you feel when it happened? What stirred such rage inside? Was it hurt pride or something more? Guide her to share vulnerably through empathy that respects all expressions arising along the human journey. You may not relate to each wave of joy or grief washing over her shoreline, but by opening your senses to understand where she stands, you build trust and resonance. She feels heard, seen, and intimately known, irresistible qualities when seeking true closeness rather than a cursory glance. This gift of empathy far surpasses mere tolerance of differences, just as love transcends the personal to include the beloved. Offer it freely and without judgment, and passion will surely take the flame in turn. Third secret, be authentic and genuine. A keen insight, my friend. For in the quest for a woman's enduring affections, the most common temptation proves the fatal flaw. Concealment of one's true face behind the smiling mask considered most appealing. Yet deception breeds dysfunction, while authenticity nurtures trust, the cornerstone of any love built to weather storms. Therefore, as you court fair maidens seeking substance beyond flattery, stand firmly rooted in self-knowledge. Speak and act from your depths with sincerity, neither embellishing strengths nor hiding weaknesses out of seeking approval. Contrary to assumption, these subtle pretensions repel, their absence attracts. By owning both virtues and imperfections, you demonstrate comfort by granting her full access, a gesture of immense vulnerability and thus also affection. This is not a license to carelessly vent every passing thought or impulse, of course. But when words and deeds flow from your truest self, aligned with cherished values, you demonstrate integrity of character, keeping agreements, acting with consistency, taking responsibility for both wise investments and poor decisions made. Through it all, maintain fidelity to your best self while welcoming hers. Two whole persons joining thusly know each other through and through. The candor of their ongoing self-revelation builds resilience to conflict and change. With authenticity as their foundation, truth becomes the mortar sealing cracks and stabilizing structures. However storms may come, each finds haven in the harbor of the other's unguarded, unveiled originality. And from such deep roots springs the most resilient and steadfast love. Fourth secret, focus on contribution, not expectation. This principle aligns firmly with Stoic teachings about loving freely, without expectation of reciprocation or reward. Such selfless affection mirrors that practiced by sages and saints across generations. Consider, too, the timeless wisdom of your Christian faith. Give, and it shall be given unto you, which accords with cosmic law. As we sow generously without demanding fertile ground, abundant harvests in due season will surely follow. Therefore, cultivate the mindset not of a scheming seducer, but of a joyful giver pouring forth goodwill. Approach each encounter as an opportunity to strengthen, encourage, elevate, and inspire. Offer sympathy during trials, celebrate victories, and nourish dreams through faith in human potential. Make your presence a refuge. Be slow to anger, and bless rather than curse. Channel that infinite love that flows through you from source toward all. Practice this across relationships with steadfast commitment, and virtue shall be its own reward. For when a woman encounters such care untainted by servile neediness, it is rare indeed that she ignores his shining light. Just as soil cheers the steady rain, feminine hearts open gladly to meet an unselfish outpouring with reciprocal gushes of affection. Expect nothing, give abundantly. This remains the wisest posture not only for earning love but for dwelling in divine states of bliss. Maintain purity of motive focused on upliftment rather than extraction. Through you, may all beings taste the infinite sweetness of being truly seen, valued, and cherished exactly as they are. Thus may we all love and be loved in turn. Fifth secret, respect boundaries and autonomy. Wise words, for the flame of passion once ignited can consume reason itself within its blaze, obscuring respect for boundaries in pursuit of ever-escalating intimacy. Yet true and lasting unions between souls honor each other's sovereignty and sacred right to self-possession. As we delve into mutual connection, may we also nurture the rich interiority distinguishing women from men. Recall that cardinal Stoic virtue, temperance, or moderation in all things. What profound wisdom to approach melding hearts with care rather than abandon. In this art, move slowly, receive consent, communicate clearly, and respect hesitation or refusals with equal grace as acceptance. Rather than seeking to indent your own impressions everywhere, allow your bell to unfold naturally in her own time, just as a rosebud only opens fully when ready, not forcefully pried. Pay heed when she requests space for self-care, social bonds apart from yours, and pursuits feeding her vital essence. Understanding these as healthy extensions of her thriving rather than threats will serve you well. Consider too in what areas you require autonomous scope for continued growth. Honor her too when she graciously respects your boundaries in turn. In such thoughtful mutuality, love ripens, with each partner standing independently, yet bending toward one another in intimate trust. Therein discover that timeless secret. Granting freedom, not demanding possession, wins the deepest loyalty of heart, body, and soul. Allow each other to flourish both together and apart. Separation thrives alongside one another, and devotion soars highest between sovereign beings who choose repeatedly their joyful union. Sixth secret, cultivate emotional intelligence. Disciplined management of one's inner landscape is essential for wise living. How we perceive and modulate our roiling passions greatly impacts how skillfully we dance with divine eros. Therefore, know thyself. Sound the depths of what stirs within before attempting union with a cherished other. To avoid projecting wayward emotions onto your beloved unfairly, inquire within when irritation or anxiety swells. What triggered this uprising? Do my reactions align with reality or only my interpretations thereof? By questioning first impressions, space emerges for reason's counsel. Therein, we discover that some judgments prove unjustified, while others may hold partial validity to address constructively. In any case, self-awareness diffuses excess. Train yourself also in positive emotional skills, to calm anger's waves through patience, turn envy toward admiration through gratitude, and melt cold criticism in empathy's warming rays. As you grow fluent in optimized responses, you transform into a sanctuary for a woman's complex emotional terrain too. She finds in your listening ear, discerning eye, and nurturing breath ever seeking harmony. And what heart lies not quickened by one who helps order inner chaos into sense? Thus the path lies clear. Know thy depths, accept all within as both natural and malleable raw materials for wisdom's alchemy. Redirect wayward impulses while celebrating emotion's essential energy. Thereby build skillful emotional craft, ensuring the navigation of passion's storm-tossed seas stays true to course. For self-mastery grants the gift of mastery together. Two hearts buoyed by vision, purpose, and grace, binding fragile barks across tumultuous tides toward that tranquil harbor called enduring love. Seventh secret: express gratitude and appreciation. Alongside empire-building ambition and lust for glory, we bellicose men oft neglect the soft, gentle gratitude watering relationships' roots. Focused on victories that swell prideful egos, we overlook quiet girls flowering behind scaffolds scaling heights. Yet no achievement endures bereft of foundations nurtured through daily appreciation. Therefore, attend dutifully there. Offer thanks, praise, and validation with more than just passing habits. Speak plainly and specifically of the contributions noted and virtues admired in her womanly repertoire. Patience shown to sleepy children each dawn, ingenious solutions elevating the household, courage facing illness or standing one's ground honorably. Voice frequently wonders at qualities and choices stirring your admiration. Even imperfect efforts merit acclaim for the intention and commitment displayed. Neglect marks neglect felt. Attention feeds a soul-starved yearning to matter. So too in intimacy's dance, gratitude opens gates for mutual flourishing, while entitlement breeds resentment. This wisdom rings ever true. Sincere gratitude magnetizes hearts as swiftly as it takes wings in gratitude. A bounty emerges where seeds of goodness will drop repeatedly. Look beyond her roles to the essential person within, those glimmers suggesting majesty behind maternal mundanity. Remind your fair queen just how brightly her singular essence shines. Here no gesture overstates, a note left mid-task, an impromptu dance in the kitchen, handwritten rhymes however crudely penned. Simple gratitude given voice roots romance evergreen, for when sincerely seen, that beauty most longs for is already hers. We have uncovered profound secrets for igniting enduring passion through presence, empathy, authenticity, and contributing love freely given. By mastering our inner landscape, respecting a woman's boundaries, and expressing sincere gratitude, we stoke fires that forge bonds to withstand life's storms. If you found value in these timeless Stoic keys to unlocking the feminine heart, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more wisdom.